Welcome back to Brand Champions. I'm Howard Wolpoff, your host. Again, this is brought to you by Teal, the agency. And today we're going to get a little funny with our conversation. We got Vanetta Schoefield from Hunnyz with us today. And Vanetta, thank you for joining us and welcome to the conversation.
Thank you for having me. Excited to be here.
So you do a number of different things with regard to branding. You're helping companies, you're helping comedians really create their brand. How did you get started in all of this?
Honestly, I have always cared about the way a look and a feel were combined. Similar to people that eat with their eyes first, I've just always wanted to go to the place that had the best looking branding. So when I became an entertainer, I wanted to make myself and my brand look the best. And I did it really well. And then I started to do it for others. And then Funny Hunnyz was born.
Well, that's very powerful to be able to help people in that way, because a lot of people have a passion but really don't know what to do with it and how to make their presence. And breaking into comedy is very hard. And the things that you do to help these comedians to get their comedy known is great value, in addition to the work you're doing with them to showcase them.
Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, it's a whole 360 because the work doesn't really end when you get off stage. And so many artists just focus on getting to the stage and the performance. But the real work and most of show business is literally the business that happens off stage.
Yes, trying to get onto other stages, trying to make those relationships is really hard for a lot of people and very important to keep going and keep being successful. So how are you doing that? How are you taking these talents and helping other businesses with making a combination and creating events for them?
I'll be honest, Howard, it has been a real whirlwind to find a way to put all of my skills together and it all speak to the same vision and mission. But now we are pairing shows and with businesses, and we're targeting more female focused brands and smaller businesses or medium businesses to either do improv with them and bring the Hunnyz along for team building. We'll either pair with them for a comedy show, or we will literally just do a networking event that has little lighthearted humor as well. So we're bringing the business and the show and marrying them together, which essentially will just be bringing and building a huge community of women.
I think bringing any humor to a networking event is a good thing, because sometimes they can be very dry and a lot of people not knowing exactly what directions to walk in other than the corner. But I think there's a lot that business can learn from comedy, because you're getting up on stage and you're making relationships with the audience on a nightly basis. If you don't make that connection with your audience, the comedy's not going to work. If you don't make that connection with a prospect, you're not going to make a sale. How often does that kind of connectivity come up in your conversations?
You know what's crazy? I convert mostly in person. And I have, although we are a marketing agency, my biggest differentiator and what I can help companies with and businesses with is giving that same energy that you give online in person. And that has helped me so much, because within 30 seconds, under a minute, you're telling me your life story. You don't know how, you don't know why, but I've made you feel just as comfortable as I would make an audience of strangers. And that is, I believe, a huge, unique selling proposition for me individually, and something that I'm able to start to package and teach and present.
Well, that's definitely a powerful part of your personality, which really is fantastic to have, and I'm glad that other people are enjoying it and it resonates with them. So we thank you so much for joining us and sharing all these great things that you have going on and all the different types of people that you're helping building up.
Thank you so much.
And thank you all for joining us as well. Having that vision to understand how to help build people up is really important, whether it's in comedy, whether it's in business, whether it's trying to find the right event to connect different pieces together. It's very valuable to find that opportunity to help people and businesses grow. So I hope you learned that from today. I know I did. Go out, have a great rest of today, and we'll see you next time.